Hey, good morning. It's a new week. Here we go. Headed out to gather bulls, taking bulls to the winter pasture today. So that's kind of a big deal for us. It's one of those landmark things we do in the winter, and it's time to do it today. So that's where we're headed. We're going to gather and trailer the bulls where they're going to spend the winter. So we're out here gathering bulls. And we've been putting these bulls as we found them on the summer range. We brought them out here. We try to pull our bulls out around the first part of August so that we can kind of keep our breeding dates consistent. But they're in a piece. It's about 2 sections big. And so we're gathering them up and we're taking them down to the lower winter range where they're going to spend the rest of the winter till breeding season next year. So that's what we're doing today. And it's open country, so not too hard to find them, which is good. We have our numbers, got all the bulls here, so that's great. Now we're going to corral them and start trailering them. Made it to the bull pasture, and as you can see, the feed is fantastic, and it's way warmer and kind of big rough country, but these bulls will do great in here. All right, we got 2 more loads in the corral, so we're gonna go get those and bring them on down. We're about 50 miles from where we corralled them this morning to this lower winter range. So we got 2 more loads, so we're gonna head back and get them. It's time to put some shoes on Glade this afternoon. I had a few minutes, and so that's what I'm gonna do, but I wanted to show you his neck and just let you see how it's healing up. Healing up pretty good. Still a little bit swollen, but it's healing up good. So for such a nasty cut, that was kind of a big deal to get that fixed. The vet came over today and checked him out and said everything looked good. So we're good to go. All right, but his feet are long, and it's time that he got a new set of shoes on. So I'm going to start working on that, and we'll see if I can get that done or if I wear out first. Well, I got the back 2 done, and man, that is a lot of work. Like, I just have to rest. Being a farrier's got to be one of the hardest jobs in the entire world. But I'm not a farrier, but I know just enough to shoe my own horses and to not get in trouble shoeing horses. I've had some classes and other things that have helped me with that. Glade's good to shoe, and his feet are pretty good, so it's not a terrible job, but it kind of is for me. Like I say, I'm not a farrier. It's one of the things I just don't like to do, but it's a necessity. When you have horses, you need to know about good foot care, and you need to know how to put a shoe on and those kind of things. So anyway, now I'll see if I can do the fronts. Okay, new day, and we are hauling cows down the winter range. And these are cows that we found late on the mountain, part of that group, and we've got them ready to go to the winter range. So that's what we're going to do today, haul some cows. Got some good help in the truck. I'll introduce you to her in a little bit. We got Roan and Stephanie. Say good morning, Roan.
Good morning. Good morning. We are going to go take cows.
Hey, it's a new day. And I'm down on the desert today, a far south winter range, and I've got a bunch of cows that are just laying on this water. And so I came down to move them off and see if they can go out and utilize the feed a little bit better. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll turn this camera around and show you this pile of cows that's laying here. Okay, there they are. Sorry for the wind. A little breezy today, but it is not good to have the cows congregated like that. They just kind of pound the ground and they don't get out and really range and look for feed. So I'm gonna go move them up the country a little ways. Boy, what a beautiful day. Okay, I got another little surprise up here that you haven't met yet. A little black dog you can see running around. Her name is Rhonda. And this is the first time I've had her out with cows. And when we get back to the truck, I'll tell you a little bit about her and what I'm trying with her. All right, so Rhonda wants to work so bad, and boy is she cowy. She just is bunching things and pushing things. I don't know if you can see her very good up there, but she's driving these cows all by herself. Now, so you used to belong to Wayne, and Wayne, you see him with me quite a bit, but her and Wayne just did not get along very well, and Wayne didn't like the way that she worked. She's about 18 months old, and so Wayne asked me if I would take her, and I told him I'd give her a try. And so I'm just getting to know her and getting to figure her out, and she doesn't listen to me very well yet, but I think she will. But seems to be a super nice little dog. I'm just kind of impressed with her. She wants to work really bad, like I said, and we'll just have to get her pointed in the right direction, and I think she'll be great. Riding Big Jake today. Pretty nice. Nice to be able to ride him. I don't think I told you, but Rhonda is Border Collie Kelpie cross. And she has all those tendencies of a Border Collie. I don't know if you can see her. She is just working. But she has all those tendencies. She's very quiet, and she's more of a drive dog. I haven't seen her go to the head yet. So she just drives, and she keeps the cows bunched. If something's a little out of line, she's over there putting it back in. So kind of cool. Well, okay, we've got him far enough away from that water. We'll let him go. And Rhonda even came back and listened. So that's a good sign. I'm pretty happy with her. But boy, does she have a lot of drive, my word. Very, very different than my other dogs, than my hunt and hold dogs. So we'll see if this works. Good morning. Back out in that same place I was pushing cows last night, and we're moving water around a little bit so that we can have these cows spread out a little more and utilize this country. But I wanted to just show you this view behind me there. It's just amazing. This is such an incredibly beautiful place, and the weather is about 20 degrees better or warmer than at home. So nice to be down here. But I want to show you kind of our water setup and how we can move it around a little bit. So I'll turn this camera around and show you. Okay, so with the water truck, we can pull this little water pup around, and we can move it wherever we want to move it. And we have a little float system set up right here. and it's filling that trough up. Now that water is really thick and gucky, but it's because we've had recent storms, and the river that we pump water out of is that way. And so we're getting a lot of silt and stuff in this water. Anyway, we're hoping it kind of settles out here and clears up in the next few days. But this is how we do it. We just move that trough and this little pup around, and it's got a float system on it, and we can spread these cows out and utilize country a lot better when we can do this.
We're going cowboying today.
Going cowboying this morning. What horse you riding?
Hoorah.
Who?
Hoorah.
Hoorah! All right. Is that a good horse? Is he the best?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, let's go. Yeah, the cows have found the supplement. Sure liking it. All right, moving cows today. We got to spread some cows out that are just hanging on a water trough over here. Same ones I moved the other day with that new little dog, Rhonda. Well, we're going to push these a little bit farther today and relocate them on that water we set up yesterday. Got the all-star crew here today. Got Hyde, who's riding Hoorah, and Trason's on Glade. And Kent is with us, Tyler, and look who's back.
JB finally made it.
The man, the myth, the legend, Jaden Baker.
Good to be back.
He's been up at the UHP Police Academy. It's not UHP, Police Academy.
Yeah.
UHP Academy comes later.
Yeah. I decided I needed to be a man again and come back down here.
His testosterone levels have been dropping up there, so he's got to get back down here.
Just a little bit.
Anyway, good crew today, so we're gonna have fun. It's a beautiful day down here, amazing. Weather's nice right before Thanksgiving, and we are super happy to be here today moving cows. You can see Glade's neck is healing up good. About time to take his stitches out, but he's good to go today. Got clearance from the vet to ride him. All right, Kent and Tyler are both on colts, so we'll see how this goes. We've got about 3 miles to take these cows over to that water and supplement that we got set up the other day. And so it'll be a good place. There's quite a bit of feed. I know it doesn't look like much, but there is actually quite a bit of feed out here. This brush that you can see in front of me is called black brush, and they do eat that quite a bit. And then there's quite a bit of just native grasses, curly grass and some rice grass. And it is sparse, and that's why it takes so much range to feed a cow out here, but it's pretty good feed. They do need the supplement that we put out to help them get the nutrients and vitamins and minerals and stuff that they need to do good and to be healthy. Boy, it's good to be out here today. The sun is warm and it feels good. We've been through a really cold snap, and our high temperature in the day has been, I don't know, 40, 45 degrees, but just nice today. So I don't know if you've met Tyler before, but Tyler is a longtime family friend, and he hasn't helped us a lot, but he's going to start coming a lot more. So we're excited that he's here with us today. Always good to have Jaden Baker back. So, and a good day for Hyde and Trason too. Another thing that we get to see down here on this winter country is military. This is where they do all their training, their airplanes. I don't know if you can see that. That's a big plane. That's pretty cool. Well, we are almost there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in a little bit, but the pup, our water pup, is right there. So we're going to show these cows where the supplement and salt is, and we're going to let them go in here. Great feed. They ought to do really good over here. All right, we're gonna leave the cows and let them spread out in here, so good deal. Now we're gonna ride back to the truck. Hey, oh, you done pushing cows?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you cold? A little chilly this morning? You ready for a sandwich?
Yeah.
What kind?
Circle.
A circle ham sandwich? Yeah, I'm not cutting the crust off for you, buddy. Your grandma's not here to cut the crust off. What are you gonna do now? We'll get Jaden to cut the crust off.
For you.
All right, so we're gonna get a sandwich and go find something else to do. Well, good morning. I thought yesterday was our last work day this week, but yesterday afternoon I came out to check some cows, and somebody has opened a gate on a place that we put quite a few cows, and cows got out, and I have no idea where they are. So I've tracked the tracks last night and found where they went through a gate up here, and I'm out this morning looking for these cows. And so anyway, I got the dogs, you can hear them in a trailer, and we're gonna go see if we can find these cows. I'll show you their tracks right here though. Okay, they came up this road about a mile, and their tracks go right through this gate here and onto this property. And so I'm gonna get my horse out and we're gonna go see if we can find them. Okay, I've been tracking these cows for, I don't know, 2 hours, quite a few miles. You can see their tracks kind of on this snow in front of me, but they're pretty melted out, which means that they're several days old. So, kind of hard hunting an old track, but they are going the opposite direction that they should be to get back into the pasture. So, I gotta stay on them and just see if I can catch up to them. I think you can see them there. It looks to me like there's at least 4 cows out in here somewhere. All right, just an update. We're still going. They have made a great big circle, and now they're headed back to the pasture that they were in. There's no water out here, and so they've been hitting every little dry pond, and they're not finding any water, so the tracks are now headed back. You can see them right there on that trail. So, I'm about a mile from the pasture, so we'll see if they're up here hanging a fence or what the deal is. But at least they're going the right direction, so that's good. Okay, well, here's what just happened. Dogs hit fresh tracks, took off on the tracks, caught up to the cows who were on the fence line, and the cows all took off and went up the fence line back to that road and hooked around and went right in the pasture. So, a little anticlimactic. I didn't video any of it. But anyway, that's what just happened. The dogs put the cows back in. I think there was 4 that I could see from a long ways away that went back in. So anyway, good deal. Well, all right, made it back to the truck and got the horse and dogs loaded up and heading home. So anyway, that was kind of a hard circle and trying to track things up like that, but good thing to have the dogs and that they did their job today. So anyway, that's how we're going to end the week and how we're going to end the video. And I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you get to eat some food and spend it with family. And next week we got a big move coming up. We're going to move all these cows that we're out here checking on today and take them to the lower parts of the winter range. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next week.